Buy the game, there's a review.
I have been waiting since 2007. Yes, since 2007 for a proper, fun, amazing Tony Hawk game to finally come out, and now Hand Me Down Cowboy Doll is gonna mess.
I've played through every mainline game up until Proving Ground, and after putting in over 50 hours into this game, beating the main 2 single player modes, and playing well over 500 matches in multiplayer, I'm ready to speak on how fucking amazing this remake truly is. I'm gonna start with the presentation. The in-game models, they look good. Nothing that sets the world on fire, but the touched up levels with the textures and the gorgeous lighting and the blast processing. I can't whistle. I have to admit, it looks pretty damn delicious. Also, I'm always gonna have a grand appreciation for a game that has a focus on performance. In terms of the Xbox version, this game runs at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. I'm happy about that decision. That type of thing does not happen enough. The music choices. Oh my god. You're gonna hear classic songs from the original 2 games, which I absolutely can't play on here, as well as some new tracks to the series. Not every track is a banger to me, but considering you could edit your playlist to have some songs off, and there's now a dedicated skip button you can press anytime in-game, it doesn't even matter. But damn, do me a favor and look up All Talk's Let's Do It. I dig that one. That song slaps. Alright! Now on to the fucking gameplay, and man am I horny! Okay, so for my Tony Hawk veterans, while this game sticks to levels from Pro Skater 1 and 2, this game basically uses a slightly modified version of the engine for Pro Skater 4. With that comes a great sense of weight, speed, and responsiveness to the controls. Oh my god, I could gush about this all day. All day. For anyone new to the series, listen to Papa Doc for a bit. So you can skate around, link tricks together with grinds, manuals, vertical tricks, lip tricks, special tricks, but it also has that all-important revert introduced in Pro Skater 3. A simple little landing spin thingy that you can use to link a vert trick into a manual and continue your combo. It even has the spine transfer from Tony Hawk 4 and the acid drop from Underground. And yes, combining all these tricks still provides that risk-reward high of, do I want to continue this combo for massive points, or just stop it here and take what I got? This element of the gameplay has always been so addicting, along with the game's insane sense of speed, movement, and flow. Also, I have to say, I absolutely love the decision to bring the series back to its prime gameplay without all the unneeded, over-the-top fluff from the later games. And now I know what some of you might be thinking, well wait a minute, they took stuff out, isn't that bad? In this context, no. Let me put things in perspective. So later games in the series introduced some get-out-of-jail-free cards whenever your momentum was halted, and some extra nonsense. There used to be a manual that would give you a slight movement burst from a standstill. You could literally walk off the damn skateboard, I'm not kidding. Even go as far as to completely alter your momentum with it just to correct yourself, get back on the board, and continue your combo with it. You had a temporary bullet time slow-mo thing that made balancing and precision easier. Nail a trick which, cool at the time, but just grinded the fast-paced action this game is known for to a crawl with slow-mo precision-based flip tricks. You could drive cars, you could do double front flips, you could create tricks. One game had a BMX bike, what in the fuck? You see where I'm going with this? This is way too much, and this game breaks it down to the roots that made the series so damn enjoyable in the first place, using the level and momentum to keep that combo going while not being rewarded 15 free passes for losing that momentum. But it also doesn't oversimplify the game mechanics like that inferior HD remake did a few years back. It hits the sweet spot, just mwah. And look, I understand for new players, all those gameplay thingies might seem like a lot, but thankfully the game does have an in-depth tutorial so you can learn how to play, which is always appreciated. Oh god, imagine a tutorial with this and the other 500 things I mentioned from later games in the series. Man, that shit would be longer than Endgame. And look, holy crap, we need to talk about the content you're getting in this package, because it's actually kind of insane, especially for $40. The main single player mode is split into 3 categories: Pro Skater 1, Pro Skater 2, as well as Ranked and Free Skate mode. In the first 2, you play through each level within the first 2 games. Within a 2-minute time period, you need to complete various objectives ranging from getting high scores to collecting certain items, etc. Think of it like a fast-paced platformer. Banjo for Tony Hawk, do it, cowards! You don't have to get all the objectives down in one try, and you get as many retries as you want. Thank Odin for that handy retry button from the old days. As you complete objectives, you unlock more levels to skate around in, can find stat points to level up your character, unlock more trick slots for whoever you picked, compete in tourneys. Man, you should really just buy it. And now the third mode allows you to play through all these levels in a different manner. You can choose to either skate without any timer to get a feel for the levels, do a 2-minute run and see how high of a score you can get with leaderboards. Hell yeah! And for some levels, you can even do a speedrun mode where you can see how long you take to do every single objective. Oh, but you know what else you can do? You can create your own levels with a generous amount of options. Now look, I'll admit, I would have liked to see a way to make your own goals like older games provided, but the fact that you can upload levels and see what other people made using a simple search engine is just... like, I want to marry this game. Where can I buy a good ring? You know what else you can fucking create? Your own fucking character, which admittedly could be better. But I was able to make this fuckhead fine enough. Hey, by the way, I have a vid I made about him, link in the description. There isn't too much you can do with the face, and while some gear allows for free custom colors, a majority of the clothing you can buy seems to be greatly limited in terms of sticking to specific color options. But basically, look, it gets the job done. I'll be real with y'all and admit, earlier games had more options, but I'll also say, look, I've always been super nitpicky about modes like this. Wrestling games spoiled me, what can I say? But there are enough options to at least make someone that doesn't look exactly like the other players you will run into in the online mode. Speaking of online, let me tell you how fucking good it is! The game has a matchmaking system that will provide a rotation of various game modes in a lobby of other hungry skateboarders looking to swallow your fucking soul. Thank God they did this, and I'll explain why in a bit. The modes range from getting the highest score, highest combo, getting a certain amount of points before the others. Like, oh my god, you'll have so much fun playing this mode with others. You'll have so much fun. If ranked is intimidating, screw the unranked mode and just vibe. Okay, so it's been a bit. Like, I remember the older games, I would join online lobbies with a random host, and they refused to start actual games because everyone just wanted a free skate. Why? What is the purpose? You can do that offline. Why do it with randoms? What is the point? Like, just set up a game mode. Just set up a game mode. What the fuck? There is also a basic ranking system based around the number of wins you have. And I'm proud to say that for like an hour, I was ranked number 69 on the Xbox leaderboards. Okay, look. I'm not gonna continue with my crazy antics for the rest of this video. Okay, I'm gonna have a heart-to-heart with you, the viewer, when I say this game legitimately made me cry. Playing through a Tony Hawk game with amazing controls again, going through these classic levels again with songs that I grew up with, legitimately became overwhelming, especially after such a nightmare of a year, let me tell you. The old games mean so much to me, and seeing developers finally take it seriously again, it just makes me happy, bruh. Plus, now a new generation of gamers have the chance to experience such a legendary series and why it's had so many releases for so many years. Like, I wouldn't even mind if they just added levels from Tony Hawk 3 and 4 as DLC. The gameplay is legit, like, just perfect. This is legitimately one of the best remakes I have ever played, and I am not the only one who thinks this. The game has had glowing reviews already, and I'm here to add to that. If you are even mildly, like just remotely interested in this game and you can afford it, pick it up. If you grew up with the series, trust me, you will not be disappointed. And this game is the perfect place to start for newcomers. Other than that, yeah, all I have to say is, just like, comment, and consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Hope you have yourself a nice day, and stay safe, guys.